Perfect. I'm going to share my screen. And we're good to rock and roll. This is the M2 software. I'm going to put you guys all lovely on my screen. And if anybody can come off camera that is not driving, that'd be fantastic. I love seeing everybody's face. I'm just going to clear off some of the stuff. There we go. So this is what you're going to see. This is your M2 software. When you log in, this is what's going on right now. What should we call it? In this one, I'm using Dion software to explain this, so it's going to say Dion's name. Not Dion Sykes that's in the room. The other Dion Copwood, the one that probably bought most of you guys in the room. So this is Dion's, and then Dion's email address, which is not his email address, and then general attacks. I'm going to explain this to everybody. This is one of the most important things in the software is going to be these general attacks, 916 general attacks. Bear with me 1 second. Let me put this on my ear. Okay, perfect. All right. 916 general attacks. What is that? Think of it, a general attack is like a token, currency, credits, however you want to call it, whatever makes you understanding of what's going on. This is the key. A credit or a token or a general attack or a GA, it all has a different name, but it all does the same thing. It is the currency to pay the AI to complete the work that needs to be done. What does that mean? It needs to complete the credit repair for your file. And that is per the month. And what it's going to do is it's going to send out the document letters that need to be prepared for that specific month. So how does this work? When you pull yours or your clients, and I'm always going to refer to clients as yourself. Going forward, guys, when I talk to you, you are the client. Whether you're doing yourself, family members, or people you don't know, you are the client. You're going to take care of yourself. You're going to treat yourself as a client. So if you're the client and you're in the software and you pull an attack, you pull your report in, okay? You are going to look at your report, see how many negative items you have, and you're going to have that general attack those items. So let me give you a breakdown of what the possibilities are. One token can generate unlimited negative items and generate an unlimited amount of letters and an unlimited amount of pages. So let's put it into numbers. If you had 100 negative items, it could generate 300 letters and 3,000 pages. If you had 10 negative items, it can generate 30 letters and 300 pages. If you had 300 negative items, it can generate 900 letters and 90,000 pages. What happens is the software will generate whatever it takes to get your file clean. Okay? So it doesn't matter what you have on your file. It's going to look at it every single time and generate what it takes to get the file done. Does that make sense? Everybody cool with that? Does anybody have any questions with that? Do they understand that? Go for it. Absolutely. That's a very good question. A little ahead of where we're at, but yes, absolutely. I will get to it when we get to that part. Just remind me of that question when we pull the credit report in. And it's not because of you're asking the wrong question. It's just out of context over here. I want to make sure that we stay in context where we're at, but it's a very, very good question because I'm going to tell you something. You don't have to in this software, but there's something that I like to say to people. If you do everything right, this software does work. And because this software does put in work, you want to see what your work is. And you can't see your work if you're not pulling a new report. Does that make sense? So, that, I'm always going to talk to you in the sentiment of that. Now, if your client is financially challenged, okay? If your client is financially challenged and can't pull a report every single month, that's okay. You can pull one every 4 months. But just make sure that you understand that that will hurt you a little bit. You're going to keep disputing stuff that may have fallen off, and that's okay. But you have to understand that's what's something that may happen. Understanding? Cool. All right. Everybody understand the general tax, tokens, credits, whatever you want to call it. Let me actually put the chat up. I totally forgot to put the chat up. Understood. Cool. All right. Let's rock. All right. If you need to join the free community, there's one over here. A lot of people join us. I'm going to touch base on the credit report. I'm going to go a different way tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to touch base on the credit report tonight. I teach things a little differently than everybody else. Like I said, I don't work for the software company. I work for the printing company. So I do what's in your better behalf than what other people would say. I'll always do what's right by you, especially if you're printing with me, because now you're my client, and I always do right by my clients. End of story. So, and I have one of my clients inside of the room, so basically talking to her. So you guys are just reaping the benefits of me talking to her. Right, Miss Allen? Oh, Miss Allen's not going to come off mute. If you need to support, if you need to do a support ticket, click over here, support ticket, click add, get to rock and roll. Ray just dropped the other link here. This is another one just so you guys can see it. This is the Metro 2 community for Phenom and all of the credit repair softwares. This is a great community to join up in. I would suggest that we go in this one and join in this one too, and be able to work in this one as well. All right. You need a walkthrough. Walkthroughs are Monday and Wednesday, Tuesday and Thursday, and Saturday. Monday and Wednesday, say at 8 p.m., Tuesday and Thursday, 6 p.m., Saturdays, 11 a.m. I do Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Mr. Board does Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. And that's it. Let's get started. Now, these are a bunch of videos. If you guys stay here till the end of class, I'm going to give you all the updated videos with all the polls and everything. So you guys will get that at the end of class. Just make sure you stay until the end of class. These are just a little dated. I'm not going to say that they're old. They still work, but they're just a little dated. I'm going to give you a little bit better information with the stuff that I go over. I'm just letting you guys know. Not that this doesn't work. Not that these own videos don't work, but the stuff that I'm going to give you is just going to be a little more updated. FAQ section. Click on the FAQ section. Go down to page 13. That's as far as you should read. I'm going to answer a majority of these questions here today, but go over this in your time. Read it to yourself. Just go over everything. I will answer a majority of these questions myself today. Pricing. All right. This is the first time I'm going to get up. I'm going to walk to the board. I'm going to show you guys pricing. I'm going to explain to you and break everything down. So let me unplug my headset and let me get my pen. All right. So, all right, let's go. Let's go up. So, this is the key, guys. When I do this, I'm going to explain things to you guys that not a lot of people are going to explain to you in this way. Here's the reason why. When I look at, oh, I disconnected my screen. Hold on. Where'd that wire go? I kicked it and it went flying. Give me a second, guys. There it is. Okay. All right. 2 seconds. There we go. So, with this, right? These packages are what I call the downgrade packages. You start at any of these packages and you downgrade to the iron package. You don't start at the iron package. And let me break it down to you why. Because it only gives you one credit, one token, one of the things to generate the letters. However you want to call it. These are broken down as such. 130, 17, 8, and 4. How many people can you generate with that? Well, this one's 0.5. 1 to 2. 2 to 4, 10, 15, and 50. Here's the reason why I break this down like this. You need 2 tokens per generation. You are guaranteed to mess up at least 3 times on your first generation and once or twice in between after you've been generating a while. Here's how this works. Ready? Very simple. It costs $97 and $40 per extra GA or extra token. Three total tokens to do your first round comes out to $177. That's more than $147. To compare apples with apples, we're going to do this. It's going to be $217. This one's cheaper. It will always be cheaper. So to everybody that I say, when you start at the bronze package. Now again, if you're financially challenged, the iron package is a good package to work with, but you have to make sure you're precise. That's it. If you make an error or you make a mistake, that token is lost and you're going to have to buy more. That's why I'm showing this to you guys. So I would rather buy the 147 package, right? At the beginning, that gives me 4 tokens and I can at least generate myself and somebody else. I've seen people in the 3 years that I've been doing this, I've seen people blow through the whole bronze package on themselves because they just kept making errors. So everybody that's in the room right now, understand that package. The reason that I say it's a downgrade package is because that has happened. And it's not because of incompetency or it's because you don't know what you don't know. And I can't expect you to know what you don't know. So I have to, I have to make sure that the stuff that we're giving you, the information that we give you is the best information that's possible out there. So when I break it down like this, I always tell you, bronze, start there. Now, if you're coming in and say, Ali, I got 15 people ready to go, then buy the package according to what you have. If you need 15 people, buy that platinum package. Just buy what suits you and understand. After a month or 2, I would suggest 2 months. After 2 months, I would go back. After 2 months, I would go back and get downgrade to the iron package. Okay, because all you got to do is cancel and go down. Now also, I'm going to show you guys something right now. Let me turn my camera back on. I'm going to show you guys something right now. You guys can see this, right? Ready? I'm going to delete this off the screen so you guys can see that. On this one, we don't pay because this is a trainer's one, right? So let me tell you something. I have my own version of the software. This is my own version. My own version, right? See, that's my name, right? If I go to pricing, I go to select subscription. How much am I paying? And I've been paying this since June 13, 2024. That's almost 2 years now I'm paying the same thing. I want everybody to understand that I've been paying that same money since June 13, 2024. I wouldn't tell you to buy something that I wouldn't. That's why I tell you guys to buy whatever. Now look, I never downgraded my package, and guess what? I have 73 GAs in the system. So I can go in and utilize 73 GAs. So that's just for everybody to understand that that's what happens. They just keep rolling over as long as you keep your subscription every month. Whatchamacallit? You just keep rolling over and you'll be good. All right. Perfect. Does anybody have any questions on this? No, you're not allowed any more questions. You went out. You've already went over your limit of questions. Go for it. There you go. You send them to my team? Ali Badi? Yeah, that means you did them wrong. You remember what I said to you at the beginning of class? When you use that attack, it's gone. Think about it like this. I want everybody to think about it like this. You go to work, right? You go to work, you do your job, right? Come the end of the month, right? Come the end of the pay period, the owner of the company says, "Hey, yo, I'm not paying you. You didn't do the work right." But what? Wait, what? I'm done with my work. Regardless if you did it right or wrong, they were supposed to correct it right there and then. So the way that I do it with you, I show you how to correct it before the letters are generated, because once it does its job, there is no way in going back and fixing it. People will tell you, get a PDF editor and do this and do that, and I laugh at them because you don't know where the information in the software is put. If you do Control F, and what happens if you miss one place? What happens if you miss one place? Just to let you know, if the Bureau looks at it, your whole letter is shot. Your whole letter is shot. So why are you going to edit it? Let the software do what it needs to. Buy the right package and you won't have to be worrying about that. You are the perfect example. You bought the other package, which is higher. You got more GAs. Now you made a couple of errors. Now you can go back and fix them immediately. Make sense? Yo, Shervon is going in on somebody right now. I don't know who it is, but damn. I don't want to be that person on the other side of the phone. All right. So we're good over there. Go for it. I mean, if you are getting clients, why would you downgrade? The whole point. So realistically, what I'm here to teach you is to get clients, because I'm going to make it so simple on how to utilize the software. So go out there and get paid. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Come on, brother. What the hell? Where you at over here? Yeah, you absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's go to here's how you get your credit report. Go to My Free Score now. You sign up under their system over here with whatever they're utilizing. The reason that you want to pull My Free Score Now report is because they build a special Epic Pro report for the system, and that's how they utilize it. That's it. Okay. Now, manage all users. I'm going to get to where people make the errors. I want everybody to understand that. I'm going to fill this out, and then I'm going to get up on the board again. I'm going to start circling stuff and letting everybody know something. So when I do this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing this so you guys understand. This is very simple. When I do this ID, think about your ID, passport, social security, ID, driver's license, passport, right? This is how I put it in. That's my name. John Joe, middle name. Smith Jr. Date of birth, 01/01/1990. My social security. Okay, phone number. Okay, street number. Very simple. 8. North West 12th Street, 8 Northwest 12th Street, APT 14C. Actually, today we're going to do 14Y. City. I'm going to make this easy for everybody today. I'm not going to confuse everybody today. I'm going to make it Manhattan. Select state as New York. And then we're going to 0038. Okay? Now, I'm going to do this again just so everybody understands this. We're going to do it. We're going to make sure that everybody's got it. We're going to do it nice and easy. Ready? I'm going to go up to the board. I'm going to take a picture. When you guys are done, take a picture of this. When I'll explain this, make sure that you guys come off mute and say, oh, I get it or I don't get it, because this is a really, really important part. And this is where, like the gentleman said before, my team kept saying nope, because he was messing up right here. So I'm going to do everything as color coordinated. And I'm going to tell you what the best document is and how it works. First off, your first name, last name, and date of birth are on one document. There's only one document you should be focusing on. It's your passport. Ali, what happens if I don't have my passport? You're going to utilize your driver's license or state ID. Move on. Put that document down. You don't need it anymore. Next document is going to be Social Security card. You're going to put SSC, Social Security card. What happens if they don't have a Social Security card? A W-2 or first page of taxes. PG, taxes. Okay? Last but not least, in the last color, my favorite color, money green, is these boxes right here, and this is what we're going to do with this. There's only one document we're looking for over here, and that's the bank statement. That's the only document we're looking for over here. So I want you to understand that. Every other document, every other place, we're looking for multiple documents. What happens if the person doesn't have a bank statement? Well, what are we going to utilize? Well, we can utilize a utility bill, a cable bill, a cell phone bill, insurance, and that's about it. Okay? What we want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we want to focus on the best documents. We don't want to focus on what we can get and what we can't get. Ladies and gentlemen, also, if you're running this as a business, you are not doing this for yourself. If a client doesn't have a bank statement, that's a red flag. If a client doesn't have a proper ID, that's a red flag. If a client doesn't have a proper Social Security card, that's a red flag. And guess what? What happens when you got too many red flags? They ain't gonna pay you. I've been at this way too long to understand exactly what I just told you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the case. This is the real case in point, is what happens here is the truth. Can you show us how to properly upload? Brother, you cannot walk in here and start asking questions like that, Mr. Brian. You gotta wait. I will get there. You are there. I got you. I know. I will get there. Ask me when I get to that point. You'll know where it is. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Another one of my students. I got you, Mr. Brian. All right. So what happens is when we do this and we don't have said information, it's going to mess up your file. I promise you it's going to mess up your file. So because it's going to mess up your file, what is that going to do? You're going to get something called a stall letter. But there's a different type of stall letter with this one. The type of stall letter that comes with this one is called a document verification stall letter. And realistically, it's not a stall letter. It's an actual letter that says you did something wrong. Now, bear with me one second. I'm going to open up my community for my mastermind community. I'm going to pull that letter up, but I'm going to try to download it so everybody can see it. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to open it up on the screen so everybody can see it without having to do that. All right, cool. So here's what's called, this is called the document verification letter, and I'm going to delete the stuff off the screen. Oh, actually, you know what, guys? Take a screenshot of that and save it on your phone. Take a screenshot of that and save it on your phone, because that's the most important part. Let me know. Put ready in the chat when you're done. Perfect. So I'm going to delete this. Come over here, and this is that document I was talking to you about. Look, category. Please make copy of one of the following. Your items must contain your complete 9-digit social security number. W-2, pay stub, everything we went, valid social security card. All right, current address. You're going to need boom, 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 whatever. You need a driver's license, rental agreement, pay stub with the address, utility bill, gas, water, electric, residential phone bill with current service. So we have all that stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving you everything that they're asking for, and I'm showing you. You don't have something they ask for, this is what happens. They send you this letter. Guess what? They don't have to process your file if you get this letter. So which means you just wasted a round of printing. Let me ask you a question. Who wants to waste a round of printing and money? Put me in the chat if you like wasting money. Nope. Thank you. I don't like wasting money either, and I don't like letting people waste money. This is why I show it to you guys, and this is why I break it down the way I break it down. Because we don't like wasting money. That's the key. So let's not waste money. And do it like this, you're going to win every time. I am not going to go over how to pull the credit report from here because it's not working. I'm going to show you where the guys pull the credit report. Photo identification, legal proof of identity number. This is your passport. This is going to be your SSC, your social security card. And this is going to be your POA, your proof of address. Okay, this is going to be your bank statement. And then click save. What happens is you will get taken back to this screen. And let's look at the beautiful one. Here's how a beautiful file looks like. This is everything a file should look like. Okay? All this stuff here. And this is what your documents should look like. It doesn't matter if your client is not from the same state. That's why we only utilize first, middle name, last name, suffix, and date of birth. Because if their ID does not prove where they're from, what happens is we have the proof of address. This is why it's called the proof of address. So that's why we don't prove this. That's why if I ask this question right now, if my client's ID says that they live, I'm gonna throw a curveball out to you. If my client says their ID says that they live in Manhattan, right? But their proof of address says they live in New York, New York, which one do we go with? Attaboy. Attaboy. Attaboy, POA. Let's go. Let's go, POA. Why? Because that's what they viewed that's why they view that for that reason. So if that's the case and we understand that's what they're viewing, that's why we need to go down that way. So, guys, I'm gonna make this very clear over here with said documents. You see how clean my documents look? See how precise my documents look? It's for a reason. Girls, I don't need to know what color nails you got this month. I don't need to know how long they are, okay? Guys, I don't need to know what color dashboard you got, okay? Family, I don't need to know what... Family, I don't need to know what color your countertops are, your dining room table is, your kitchen table. I don't need to know how bougie your carpet is, okay? I don't need to know how bougie your comforter is. I don't need to know any of that. What I need to do is see a perfect document like this. And this is how it works. Take a white piece of paper, put your document on top of it, put it on said beautiful countertop, in said beautiful hand. I don't care how you do it. But always do it like this. It's got to be large, it's got to be clean, and it's got to be legible. Why? Because this comes back out if it's not. Oh, well, that's not it. This comes back out if it's not. We don't want that every single time. So that make sure that if you look at it and say, I don't think, if you go, that get rid of it. Change it. Upload a new one. It don't cost you anything to upload a new one. This letter cost you money. Taking 5 extra seconds to make sure that that document's correct cost you $0. Make sense? Okay. And then that's what the passport looks like. Now, the reason that I utilize the passport, ladies and gentlemen, what does that passport say right there? Born, place of birth, New York, USA. Does it say an address on it? No. because now we're not getting them to verify the address through the passport. We're getting them to verify the address through what? Through what? We're getting them to verify it through the proof of address. There you go. Hold on, guys. Wednesday at 7 p.m. Ray, can you do me a favor? Can you message AMOB? He needs the link for the 7 o'clock class. For the 7 o'clock class. I just told him to message you, but just you message him. Okay, no problem. So that's that. Now we're done with that. Now we know the credit report's here, but we're not going to skip to the credit report right now. I'm going to teach you how to pull the credit report. Does anybody have a question on how to set up the perfect account? Come on, where'd you mess up? Yes. Whoa, what did I say to you, brother? What I say to you? Don't focus on the ID. You already started with the wrong thing. If you say, what happens if the proof of address doesn't have it on there? You started with the wrong document already. You started with the wrong document already. You already told me that's the wrong document. It's bullshit. Get it out of here. Yeah. You think I'm going to miss? I always pay attention to the small detail. You got to understand that. I heard what you were saying. But now what happens if you said POA? If you said POA, if the proof of address has it on it, you're going to spell it out. Very good question. That's two good questions you had tonight. Okay? Why are we going to spell it out? We're not going to leave ourselves with a little bit of ambiguity for the Bureau to go out and be able to tell us that the stuff is not right. Look, ST dot, well, it's not ST dot, it's just ST. FU, 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 FU. So then what we're going to write it, we're going to spell it out street. And tell me street is wrong. Tell me circle is wrong. Tell me avenue is wrong. Tell me boulevard is wrong. Tell me apartment is wrong. Tell me what I did is wrong, because you can't. You feel me? Yes. Leave no room for excuses. Yes. You saw how I wrote out Northwest when I was doing it? I didn't write out NW. Why? Because if I wrote out, if they turn around and said, I don't know what NW stands for, it didn't match, it's smudged, it's this, it's that. No, mother trucker, it says Northwest. No, it says Northwest. Please do not give me crap today, because guess what happens? I can pick up the phone and start throwing all hell because you did it right. Make sense? I want everybody to understand that when we do it right, and it happened. I have a client that had called the Bureau. She set her documents up right. She did everything right. What was the next recourse? I said, call the Bureau and crucify the guy on the phone. You guess what? They processed her damn letters that they sent out, that they said there was a stall letter, because I told her, I said, you did everything right. And when she got the supervisor on the phone, guess what happened? They processed the damn letter. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mrs. So-and-so. I didn't realize that. It is a computer system that views the stuff. We do apologize. We will process your letters. She's like, that's what I thought. You cannot, if you are confident in what you do, you can never, ever do something wrong. That's why we go through it. That's why I go through it this way. This is where everybody makes a mistake. So when everybody, this is where you should have 105 questions, because I can show you how to run the system with no brains. Once this is done, I can show you how to run the system with no brains. Are we good? Does anybody have any questions over here? Awesome. Let's get rolling. Let's go to the next one. Let's go. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to pull in a credit report. This is how you guys are going to pull in a credit report. Ready? Some of you may see the credit report look like this. Your screen may look like this, right? If your screen looks this zoomed in, there's a little gray bar. I want you to take that gray bar and I want you to drag it over. So I have to do two credit report pulls tonight. So I'm going to show you how to do both. Ready? Very simple, very easy. I'm gonna get over here. I'm gonna unzoom a little bit just so everybody. You see this one over here that says upload MFSN report? We're gonna click upload MFSN report. And then we're gonna do this. Very simple, very easily. We're gonna click member login. When we click member login, literally you see this? Step one. Look at this as 5 steps. Step one, I'm gonna click that. It's gonna take me here. Okay? Now, bear with me 1 second, guys. I have to get the login for the other gentleman. I'm going to pull that over here. Okay. So I have the username. I got the password. I'm going to put that in, and I'm going to hit go. Okay. See that? We're logged in. That's what the login looks like. Now, this person didn't upgrade their My Free Score now. They didn't pull them over to the new one, so it is what it is. That's fine. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna click number 2. Click over here, and here is your, what we call, what should we call it? Your HTML. Literally, I just clicked number 2. See that? And the gibberish popped up. Now, Control A. Command A if you on Mac. It's going to make everything blue. Now, can't do this on the phone. You're going to need to do this on a computer. Right click, copy. That's the next thing. Copy the JSON on the page. Step 4, paste. Step 5, save. You're done. Who needs me to do that over again before I click save? Brian, I'm going to do you next, brother. I got you. Me. Okay. Dion comes out of the... Dion came out of the thing. Mr. Kendrick, you too? Absolutely. Guys, don't be afraid to ask a question. But just don't overthink it either. I want everybody to understand. Don't overthink it either. Legitimately follow this and do it exactly as it says, and you will be fine. Ready? I'm going to close everything out just so everybody can see that. Closing everything out. Ready? No tabs open. Everybody see that? Right? Going to go here. Log into my Free Score Now member area. I'm going to click that. I'm logged in. I can even close it out. Navigate to the following URL. Basically, click on the link. Now it's going to bring this up. When I bring this up, my fingers, Control or Command A, depending on what system you have. Right click, copy. Right click, paste. All my guys that said they needed another chance, this is on you. My 3 guys that said they needed me to do it again, did you guys get that, or do you need me to do it again? Perfect. Thank you, EG. Perfect. Dion, how about you? Perfect. All right. That's one way. Now, my student came in and asked for how to upload Identity IQ and my Score IQ. I got you. I know. I got you. Relax. I got you. Got to call my Free Score Now on that. Maybe because of the software. I don't know. You got to see, is it an error in the software or error with my Free Score Now? Did you go log into My Free Score Now and run it through My Free Score Now and see if you have an error on My Free Score Now first? Don't do it in the software. You have to go to the credit reporting agency and see what's there. I can't see your screen. No, brother, you're in the software. You're in the software. You need to go to myfreescorenow.com and double check to make sure everything's good there. Yes. You have to make sure on My Free Score Now. I just saw that thing. That was the software. That was the credit report page. You have to go over there. That's the one that I use, Brian. All right. So let me show everybody how to pull into My Score IQ. My Score IQ. So My Score IQ, I log in. I do everything similar. I log in. There's a reason why this shit takes forever. Okay. Now, view most recent report. Once I click view most recent report, you have to get it there. Then download this report. Once it downloads, you open it. And then follow the same steps. Because what you're going to do is you're going to go to view page source, and now you got the HTML. So the other one, they took all these steps out in front of it. You understand? This one, they didn't take out all the steps. All they did was they gave you this. And then you run the same thing. Control A, Command A. You're going to paste not into the My Free Score Now one. You're going to paste it in the other one. So I don't... when I told you guys to ask me later about what I thought, my students and my people, we do not use My Free Score Now anymore. I know the software does. I don't utilize. I taught my students because all my students are going for funding. Why are we using a Vantage score when we should be using FICO scores? So I'm very different on how I do things. If anybody would like any of that information or like to know how we get in, please let me know. Or text Ray privately, DM Ray privately, and he'll give you access to how to pull directly through us or how to go and get your own affiliate. So just text him directly off to the side. I got you, brother. And now yes. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I ought to be honest with. Whoa. Okay. I will text Dr. Waiters and get that from her when we get out of class because I don't have that. Again, guys, I don't utilize My Free Score Now anymore. My whole community has pivoted to a different thing. No disrespect towards anybody, but again, my community is looking for funding. So at the end of the day, why would we be focused on a Vantage score, which the banks don't utilize, when we should be focused on a FICO score, what the banks actually utilize and what the banks actually go for? So if you guys have any of those questions, if you have any of those things, you can DM Ray and we'll go over it. Or after class, you guys can ask me any questions after class, after the recording. All right, and then just Brian process HTML and see it'll pull the score and everything's perfect. Make sense? Cool, Mr. Brian. And then save your. Go do it right now. Let me know if you falter. Okay. All right. That's cool. All right. So we did that. We pulled the reports. We saved both reports. And then what you're going to do is you're going to check the reports in the system by just going to here. I pulled them on the same place. You'll see the reports of them. MSIQ and Epic Pro report. So they're both there. Okay. Now, everybody came here. Everybody wants to learn how to fix their credit. Let me ask you a question. I'm going to show you two ways today. Both ways are going to be beneficial. One way is going to be one way is going to be better than the other. I am not going to tell you what works for you. You're going to do what works for yourself. But I want you to understand, you do what you need to do for yourself. But I will show you every which way that you need to, and we'll go from there. Sound cool? Let's rock. Go to the attack area. When we go to the attack area, we're going to select the client. I'm going to select the client that we just created. I'm going to put maximum effectively focused. I'm going to select my name for the printing company because that's what I'm here for. TPNPA. That's your discount code, ladies and gentlemen. Write it down. Put that somewhere. That is the discount code to get cheaper printing from us because we shouldn't have to do much work because you guys are doing the work because you're sitting in class right now. TPNPA. Write that down. And then hit generate. Ladies and gentlemen, that took a total of 18 seconds. Somebody right now, tell me you don't got 18 seconds to fix your credit. And that's 18 seconds a month. Zoom users, I ain't got 18 seconds. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't got 18 seconds. Who doesn't have 18 seconds? T is in Tom, P is in Peter, and it's in Nancy. Okay, got you. Give me a second. Absolutely. That's how you take me for money, especially you with 10 clients. That's how you take money out of my pocket. But you got tracking. Remember, that's tracking. You got to also when we do that, when I talk to people, yeah, you got an option to go to a lower thing. But here's the thing I want to explain to people. The post office is not your friend. Okay? The post office is not your friend. If they lose a letter, if they lose it, they're not going to reimburse you for that letter. I'm not going to reimburse you for that letter. You know why? I did my job. I did my job. I printed all the letters out and I handed it to the post office. Do you know where they get lost? I'm going to tell you exactly where the letters get lost. Do you know where they get lost? Anybody want to take a guess where they get lost? Put it in the chat. Do you know what major hub? No, what major hub do they get lost at? What major post office hub do they get lost at? Take a guess. It's right before it gets to the bureau. Come on, put it in the chat, everybody. What do you guys think? Nobody? Not one of you want to take a guess? Yeah, a lot of people. USPS is going to lose it. You know where they lose it? Peachtree, Atlanta, Georgia. Do you know where Equifax is? Peachtree, Atlanta, Georgia. It gets lost in the main hub that goes to all the other hubs. Atlanta. Makes sense? Yo, that's messed up, bro. I've been to Atlanta. That's messed up. Oh, my God. I'm not even going to say anything. But that's where a majority of the losses happen. They lose it in that big facility. So where you guys think that the letters go on, man, I was when I was down in Atlanta, I did a lot of content in front of Equifax. Like, I abused Equifax at 4:00 in the morning. Like, it was hysterical. I was abusing I was going up and smacking their building and shit. Like, it was hysterical. So just to let you know, like, that's where it gets lost. That's why we do tracking. Because now you can hold the post office accountable for tracking and be like, look, it got lost in your facility. You're going to refund me. And that's what you guys got to do. Make sense? All right. That's one. Who's ready to turn the aggression up? Wants to turn the aggression up a little bit? Nobody? Nobody want to turn the aggression up? Turn it up. All right, let's go. Okay, beautiful. So now we're going to click do it ourselves. Right? And when we click do it ourselves, we're going to go over here to generate. It's going to take us to a different screen. When it takes us to a different screen, this is the AI, guys, right here. You can select the AI right from here. Make sense? You can select the AI right from here. Hold on. You can select the AI right from here. So what we're going to do is we're going to select that AI. I'm going to select the most aggressive one. So in this case, it did select it already. MPEP. Can everybody write MPEP? And the second most aggressive one in the chat, write MPEC. I'm waiting for you guys to write it. MPEP, MPEC. Oh, Mr. Ray. Look at what Ray did for you guys. He dropped a nice visual in there to tell you what the most aggressive attacks is and what the least most aggressive attacks are. You put it right in the chat for everybody. Ray, are you trying to take the work away from them? Oh. Ray, where did Summer go? She lose power? Oh, okay. All right. Now, if we're on attack one, we're in round one. We're going to select round one. Now, what I tell you guys, I always say this. If somebody's financially challenged, this is what we're going to do. We're going to check all in blue. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Just put 6. I don't know why it's 6. Default, default, default. This is for somebody's financially challenged. Select that. Select that, guys. Take a screenshot of that. Put financially challenged underneath the screenshot. Be like, this is in case somebody's financially challenged. Now, for somebody who's not financially challenged and you want to go to the most aggressive attack, I'm going to show you guys a shortcut. It's not a good thing, but it's just a shortcut. If I check all in green, right? If I check all in green, I'll leave this as unlimited with default, default, default. That's an aggressive attack. That's an aggressive attack right there. That's a highly aggressive attack. Brian, I'll get you. I'll get with you after class. I'll get with you after I finish this. All right? That's a highly aggressive attack. So I hit next. Why am I hitting next? I still got to read the credit report, and I want the most aggressive attack, right? Who in this room right now that says to me, well, if I want messed up, I want to at least go and shoot for the moon. Put a me in the chat if I want to shoot for the moon if I mess up. Me? Yeah, I'm doing same me. Same here. Oh, God in heaven, man. You're going to kill me tonight with questions. I got you, though. What's up? Okay, let me tell you something. The option is if you attack the other way, you're probably going to get more stall letters. So let's do it. Let's do it in the sentiment of this. Is there a thing that we can do to keep it aggressive and not have as many letters? Yes. Is there a thing that we can do in the software to keep it aggressive and control our printing costs? Yes. Is there a thing that we can do in every which way to control what we want to do? Yes. It's about your client. It's about you. It's about your cost. It's about your cost perception. So what you need to do is figure out all of that first before I answer the question truthfully. And the reason I say before the answer the question truthfully is because yes, you can control every facet of the software, but you cannot, absolutely cannot attack in the other ways, which are just going to go passive. Are you trying to get credit repaired, or are you trying, let me ask you this question, or are you trying to just waste money? Okay. So we always want to keep our aggression as high as we possibly can. Make sense? That's the key. That's the honest key. But I can show you different ways, especially if you printed with us. I can give you access to our community, show you a little more advanced tactics with our community, especially if you print with us. You get access into the community where there are a little more advanced tactics where you can utilize those advanced tactics to control your cost. Make sense? Well, that's the reason you'll never be able to get it done. You'll never be able to truly get an aggressive letter done like that. What happens is you're letting the software say, okay, now you're going to dictate what my aggression level is. Make sense? Make sense? When you let the system dictate your aggression level, you're never going to get the most aggressive attack. Even if it is the most aggressive attack, it's not really the most aggressive attack. You want to select the most aggressive every time. Make sense? I want you to get with my team, since you've printed with my team. I want you to get with my team to see if we can give you a hand. And especially if you got 10 clients, I want to work with you, not against you. And if you're putting all 10 clients to me, I definitely want to work with you and not against you. Okay? That's fine. That's fine. I love it. I love hearing that. Okay? I love hearing that. All right. So now, after we did that, the system has read the credit report. When it reads the credit report, it's going to pop up over here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if we had to take a guess, what is the positive accounts? What color would you think is the positive accounts? Just take a guess. Perfect, Dion. Good thing. So let's hide all the green. I'm going to come over here, hide positive items. Come over here, and there's the green. There's all the good accounts. Now watch this, guys. Ray, drop the link. Drop the cheat sheet for him. Uh-oh, it's coming. I'm going to give you guys a cheat sheet. Ready for the cheat sheet? Oh, Ray, you're killing me today. You're killing me today. There we go. Here's the cheat sheet, guys. So now we have the cheat sheet. I'm going to edit this. I'll do this every time. I'm going to click mark it up. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put my screen half and half. See this? Now I got everything half and half. All I'm going to do is this. We already know what's here. So I'm going to follow the things. I'm just going to click on it. Number one, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go type of reported issue. Type of reported issue means the negative item. Personal identifier information. I'm going to come over here and look. What is there? Personal identifier information? There is. Great. Checkbox. I'm going to attack that. I'm going to go to number two. What's number two? An inquiry, right? Number two. Here we go. Inquiries. Boom. Number 3. Number 3 is an inquiry. We don't need to put it. Number 4. Number 4 is an inquiry. We don't need to put it. We already got it selected. So I'm going to assume, how many people want to assume with me, anything in this brown color over here is going to be an inquiry. Put a me in the chat if you assume that. Beautiful. So we assume that. So we got it. Let's see. 8, that's an inquiry. 18, that's an inquiry. 23, that's an inquiry. 36, that's an inquiry. 40, that's an inquiry. Fantastic. Now, guys, I'm going to skip 41 and 42. Yep, all the way until 40. I'm going to come over here to 87. All other delinquency lates 1-2. Well, let's find it. All other delinquency lates 1-2. I'm going to come over here now and select that. I'm going to go to 88. Student loan derogatory late 3+. I'm going to go over here. Student loan derogatory late 3+. I'm going to check that off. I'm going to go to 89. Charge-off. There is no charge-off. So we're going to read it. Student loan charge-off. No, there's no charge-off. Medical charge-off. There's no charge-off. All other charge-off and collections. Well, guess what? If it's not a student loan or it's not a medical, it's all other. So we're going to put AOCC. So now we're going to see that. Okay, all the rest of them are red. Did we get 94? AODL? Yep, we got it. 95. AODL, we got it. Let's go to 96. S, student loan derogatory late 3+. We got that. Was that hard? If somebody lost right now, did I make that hard? No. Beautiful. Guess what? After 96, we're going to scroll down to the bottom. Here's 96. We're going to scroll down to the bottom. We're going to double check everything. Everything looks great over here. Because these are first name, last name ID, first name, last name, social security, first name, last name, proof of address, first name, last name, passport card. We're good to rock and roll. I'm going to click top. Here we go. Cheat code. Here's another cheat code. Client information. I see the name. I see the address. I see all the stuff. Everything checks out. Good. Let's reset the system and go. Come over here. To work to execute, click off, click on. Click your attack number and click that. Ready? Shut everything off. Why? Ladies and gentlemen, we got it right here. We got it right here, right? So all we got to do is turn it on. Personal information, inquiries, AOCC, SLDL, AODL. Well, look. All the boxes match. So I'm going to match inquiries. I literally got everything to match. Watch over here. I go back to that file. I say match it perfectly. 1 with a space in the middle. 2. Then I got 2 spaces. I got 2 spaces. I got 1, 2. I got that. And then 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything looks good, right? Does that look good? Tell me that cheat sheet ain't perfect. Tell me that cheat sheet ain't perfect, right? But let's do a little simple math, ladies and gentlemen. Simple math. How many green check boxes are there? Brother, you know this. How many green check boxes are there? Okay. How many credit bureaus are there? Five times 3 is what? 15. Default. Click next. Click include all three bureaus. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? And then we click generate a letter. Was that hard? I know it's not hard with the cheat sheet. It used to be harder before. But the cheat sheet really helps you because all you got to do, realistically, ladies and gentlemen, you don't even have to click on it. You could just hover over it. So I'm a high positive. You can hover over it and I'll tell you. This one says personal information. This says bad inquiry. This one says all other delinquency lates 1-2. No, my numbers are blinking because they don't have addresses. But we don't care about the addresses because guess what? We're not sending them to the creditor letters. I'll join next week and see you at the community. Thanks for all the gems. I got you, Kendrick. Good job. You see what I'm saying? We're sending them to the bureau, so we don't care that they're flashing. I could change the flashing real quick. Watch this. Just to show it to you. 29. This is Advantage, right? So I come over here. I go to select, and I just look for Advantage. There it is, Advantage credit. Now it's going to stop flashing. What number is 29? 29 was flashing. Now it's no longer flashing. It's solid. But because we're not sending it to the creditor, we don't care that it's flashing. Because we're only sending it to the credit bureau. Make sense? That's it. Okay. Door is open, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody can ask any questions. And while we're asking questions, I'm going to put on my other class at the same time. Okay? I'm going to put on my other class at the same time and make sure that my other class is doing what needs to be done at the same time. So you guys can do both at the same time. I still have my stuff going on. So no, you're not allowed quick questions. Yep. Yep. I get mine through my score IQ. Control C, Control C, Control V. That's that control. So Control C, Control A, select all, Control C, copy, Control V, paste. I just right click paste because a lot of people don't know that. So instead of confusing everybody, I try to give them the best option on how I go through things. Nice, simple, and easy. Because if you start to overcomplicate things, you start to get people confused. Make sense? Just rechange the name to delete. Any other questions, guys? That was a long class. I want to let you guys know that was long for only 2 new people or 3 new people. That was actually really long. Good questions. Good information. No, when we cut it down, I do go into things in depth and in detail. I want to make sure. Oh, let me show you guys the letters, what the letters look like. So I'll do a 1. Here you go. So you can see 1. This is what it looks like. Here we go. This is what your letter looks like. Nice, simple, easy. This is my favorite one to show everybody because this one has the letter with intent to sue. So this is telling you guys right now that it's going to sue the bureau if they don't start doing what they need to. Hold on, donate. YouTube, Ray, YouTube channels for this gentleman. Deion Sykes got to run. Right, he's like, you got to run, bro. You got to be. Soon as I finish, let's go. Get it out to them. Are we good? Does anybody have any other questions? Brian, I'm gonna get with you privately for your poll and see what's going on with you. How many people here are in the paid in full community? All right, I'm swapping to the other class. Adrian's waiting for me. So all my people that have printed with us that are in the paid in full community, I'm gonna hop over to our other class. We got the funding class going right now. I'm gonna go do a little funding with Adrian, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. So, if you're not printing with us, everybody want to know how to get into the printing class, how to get into our community. You have to print with us. That's how you get into the printing community. Okay, guys? Is that okay? So that's cool. All right. Get in there, get rocking with us, and then we go. So, Brian, get with me at the end of that class. I'll get you rocking. Trey, I'll be over there. So, everybody come over there. Let's go because Adrian's dropping some gems on funding. All right? I'm seeing everybody just jump over that class. Tracy, are you ready in that class?
Okay. So you the third person that I heard say trying. I'm big on words,
All right, I'm there. All right, okay. I'm leaving. Ray, go into the other class.
because trying means it's not going to happen. Trying is not.
All right, guys. I'm done for the night. It's a pleasure seeing everybody tonight. And I will see you guys tomorrow night.
Yes, I have quite a few, and I actually am working with some of the businesses that I have been working with over the years and some other things. So my goal, I just started like full blown trying to, what says, full blown moving and gaining and pushing clients from one side to the other. So that's my goal. My goal is to fund at least 5 clients this month, at least 5, which are the bigger side. These 5, these are some bigger fish, and we're looking to try to build everything as much as $1,000 without pretty background in history, hair, business.
Damn fucking right I am. I'm amazing, brother. Agreed. What did you do? Okay, so cool thing is I'm not gonna discredit what he said because he's not wrong. Okay, and I got something. I got something working with Credit Karma in a couple of weeks. We got something big coming. Okay, with the shift from my Jen, I can almost put my money on it right now that you had a problem pulling my free score now. You had a problem with my score IQ? What happened? Talk to me. What was the error notice on the right hand corner of the score machine that it said? Was it in red and what did it say? It wasn't able to pull all three reports? Okay. So that's a new error code that we put inside the software. You know what that means? You need to log on to My Score IQ and make sure they have all three reports. The AI system can't work efficiently if it doesn't have all three reports. Unlike Credit Karma, we're not going to send you to a bank that we don't have the credit report for. So we got to make sure that we're going to send you to the proper bank with whatever we're doing. So what happens is we put a new error notice that means that specific bank is not on not bank, excuse me. That specific credit report is not on there. Hamed coded that in like a week and a half ago. So just to let you know, that's what's going on. So when you go pull that credit, guys, get into use of this. I want everybody to getting used to this to understand. If there's an error in the software, double check it on the platform itself. Go to My Score IQ and double check to see what's going on over there. Because if you can't log in or say, oh, there's only 2 reports there, when we know that there's an issue, that you can come back to us, because here's the way. What happens if it's an Equifax report? We call in and tell them we're trying to get a mortgage and need to verify your ass over the phone immediately. Now, My Score IQ can give you a brand new report like this. That's what they can do. And don't forget, if you're working with us, what's the number to our guy at My Score IQ? And what's his name? Put it in the chat, everybody. Matt Rosner. There we go. There's the phone number. Matt, perfect. We ever have an issue with our files, pick up the phone and call him, because Matt is our go-to guy. We don't have that with any other company. Matt is our go-to guy. We ever got an issue, pick up the phone, call Matt directly and be like, yo, what's going on? That's the key, because you didn't have 2 reports. Now, yes, Adrian, I do agree. Pulling Credit Karma, look, that's the old-fashioned way. Pulling Credit Karma and experience, absolutely. A lot. One quick thing just before, and then you could take it back over. Right now, everybody, you got to understand something. Identity IQ, My Free Score Now, Smart Credit, those 3 brands. You have Equifax, Experian, Annual Report, TransUnion. We can go down all the other names of the brands. Guess what they pull? They pull a Vantage Score. They pull a Vantage Score. What do we use for the banks, ladies and gentlemen? Put it in the chat. If we're utilizing a FICO score, ladies and gentlemen, we have to make sure that we always pull the FICO score. So as good as all that stuff is, it's still not the proper score, and we're seeing massive gaps. Now, yo, Adrian, I forgot we got the statistics on it. It's like a 40 to 50 point gap between Vantage and FICO. It's like a 40 to 50 point gap between. Now that we have the data, ladies and gentlemen, we have the data. The difference, because guess what all y'all did? Y'all pivoted. So when you pulled it in, guess what got fed? The AI got fed all brand new data. So there you go. So everybody that pivoted, good job. All right? Right. Adrian, I'll make you take it over. Well, we did another 3 pushes today. Let's go. Yo, I'm getting at Dallas early, guys, just to let everybody know. I'm already looking at tickets. I'm getting at Dallas early. I got people call me today. They want me in Dallas in the morning. I'm about to have a whole nother community that we're getting in touch with in Dallas for funding, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it's going to go crazy. Nashville, I have no touch on, but Dallas, Texas, guys, gonna be crazy. It is going to be crazy. It's gonna be lit. You booked? Did you book all your stuff? Yeah, man. I'm literally I'm gonna assign a VA to you to handle you from our hand. I'm gonna hire a VA just to make sure that everything that we needs to get done. Oh, link. Ray, where you at? Drop that link for A Mob in the chat. The, the A Mob's link for um tour for the tour. You see, you need one of those, bro. There you go. You need one of those, bro. You need somebody like that. I'm already booked. We got the black card. We got everything. I got the hotel. We did Amex. I already got the hotel and everything. American Express paid for our room. Why? Don't hurt me. He's the one with the Rolls Royce, bro. We built the new poll in. Yes, we're the only ones that have it. My my score IQ. I always want to use my score IQ, the FICO score. My free score no has Vantage. Come on, why you keep doing that to me? I, how many clients did we have? 150, 15 clients a day, at 30 days. 10 clients a day at 30 days, that's 300 clients. 300 clients, and law of averages, you're gonna find three clients. You're gonna find, no, 10% would be 30 clients at 30 fundable clients. 30 times 5,000 is 150K. Money. Money. Yeah, fucking right. They got to pay. They got to pay for the score machine. They got to pay for printing, or they got to pay for the M2 FICO Forge. You got to be in one of our brands. If you're not in one of our brands, you're not in this community. Every single one of you have paid for one of our brands. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. ATL. Anybody want to show up to Mob's being favorite place? Show up to Philly. Mob and I tear it up in Philly every time. We did it once and we fucking killed Philly. Don't miss the Philly trip. We're gonna be a little out of our place in the other places, but don't worry. That if time one. Oh, you Dallas, yes. Oh, oh. All right, Mob. I'll talk to you later. Where my coaches at? Ladies, how are you doing, lovely ladies? Good, 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 good. I was teaching the credit repair class. I'm getting blown up by every. Hey, Mom's teaching. I was like, okay, I'm coming. How's everybody doing tonight? There we go. How we liking these classes 5 days a week? Talk to me, guys. How we liking these score machine classes 5 days a week? Oh, that's it. That's every. There you go. I don't know who that is. Who is this guy? I don't know who this guy is, but no. Yeah, I'm just gonna touch base with what just build off of what Amom said. Everything that we're doing, everything that we're building. I have an in-person session with him on. I think we're gonna do it on Sunday because I'm not getting in until late on Friday. We're gonna do Sunday where we're actually gonna rebuild the whole funding section. So for everybody that's here to understand that we're building again and again and again and again. And we've got a lot of things coming, ladies and gentlemen. And these girls are going to have their hands full when everything comes. So just be prepared. These classes are going to get better. They're going to get more exciting. We're going to bring the pain. Okay? Your coaches are going to coach you. And for the next month, it's going to be, I'm going to be straight with you guys. It's going to be very rare that you're going to see me. It's going to be very rare that you're going to see me. But when I do come back, I think it's going to be the end of April when I come back for a couple of classes I'll be in and out of. We're going to drop a lot of freaking shit on you. There's a lot of stuff coming, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to let you guys know this. While everybody else was scrambling when My Free Score Now took a shit, when they shit the bed and they changed everything, we're the first company to be able to pull the new credit report inside. First company, took us less than 24 hours. First company pulled a JSOM in and get everything right. We have been dealing with MyScore IQ, Identity IQ, all these companies, the way that they're at it, the way that they're going, because we're going to give you guys the best freaking product. And for everybody in here that got locked in at the cheap price of $197, I'm saying that shit's cheap because on Friday it's going up to $497. And that's a lock-in price. I'm letting everybody know right now, Friday it's going up to $497. So who got in at $197? Who's still like I'm on the fence about it. Ain't nobody should be on the fence about it that's in that class in this class right now. Because we're ready to rock and roll. I know I did. Missed it the first 2 times. There you go. Don't miss it. Don't miss it because this time we're not skipping anymore. We're hopping up to the prices to where they need to be because I've got 2 competitors that we're going to destroy. And we're going after the people that are hurting people. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise you that's where we're heading and that's what we're going to do. Now, for everybody in here that doesn't know who I am literally the owner and founder of the software. For the people who do know who I am, well, hey, it is what it is. But for the ones that don't, I'm the one that created it. It's my brains behind the software. It took help from other entities, but it's my brains behind the software. And then we put all our other brains together, and we built this awesome freaking product together. Coach V, Coach Vivian, DeAndre, A-Mob, my other partner Ross, all these guys, we put all this stuff together to bring you the best product that's out there. And we have something that's coming. Everybody's been asking me. I get messages every day. When's the beta coming out? When's the beta coming out? When's the beta coming out? Ladies and gentlemen, the beta will be live on Friday. At least that's what I'm told by our group. Let's see what happens. Should be live on Friday. So we have a lot of good things coming, ladies and gents. Brand new betas coming out, and I have 2 more new products that are getting ready to launch. So I'm just letting everybody know we're getting to the next room. We're getting to the next place, and it's going to be crazy. So prepare yourselves. We're going to go nuts. Yep, that's it. I think that's my motivational speech. I can't wait to see if any of you come up and see me on tour, because I will be on tour with him. See me on tour. Bring your camera, take a picture, and post it. I know what I'm going to do. Oh, you're going to have to wait to find out, Jen. If you weren't here for when I dropped it, you're going to have to wait to find out. You're going to have to wait until Friday. Take a picture, post it in the community. And what I'm going to do is, at random, I'm going to have Ray take all the community pictures of what it is. We're going to put it in a random counter. I'm going to give a free one-on-one walkthrough for anybody that sees us on tour. Myself. Just any software that they want to go over. And you can ask the real question. You can ask, why did we come up with it? Why this? Why that? You can ask all the stuff behind it, the stuff that I don't answer in front of the community. You can ask all those questions. And that's at the end of the tour. At the end of the tour, I'm going to give one person. You got to take a picture with me and post it in the community. Show that you're active. Cool? No, you're not allowed. Yeah, I got you, Brian. What's up? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. But what you're going to do is you got to make sure you pull a new report before you go into the score machine, so you have the inquiries that you've utilized already. So now you can see what inquiry headway you have to go out and get funding. Because also, I'm going to say this to everybody that's in here. You may have got funding outside, but Amom said it the best. He goes, you may have gotten $10,000 where we could have got you 20. You may have got $5,000 where we could have got you 15. So you got to look at the file for the totality. And remember this, guys. Remember this. The key point of the score machine is to get the perfect file. A lot of people come to us complaining, but my file's fundable and this, that, and the other thing. I understand that. But is it perfect? Is it perfect? You know what happens is people get stuck on trying to give $50,000 to each person instead of getting them $150,000. Instead of getting them $200,000. Instead of getting them $500,000. Instead of getting them $1 million. Because they get stuck on giving them $50,000. They get stuck constantly giving them $50,000 instead of getting them the number that they're supposed to get. But you can't get to the number if you don't know what the data points are. And that's the key. Jin, perfect example. You got a bureau that's not showing up. How is that perfect? Let's get that profile in. And that's how we have to start thinking. If we don't see green check marks down the freaking thing in the underwriting, we're already putting ourselves at a disadvantage. Now, we've created something not because we wanted to, but because we had to, for people to go off and do their own funding stuff. Be my guest, go. But don't come complaining to me when the software doesn't work for you. And we put it into big, bold letters. You have to accept, sign, and write when it doesn't work for you because it doesn't fit your parameters. It's got to fit our parameters. I was the underwriter. I know what the banks are looking for. And because I knew what the banks were looking for, we did that plus more so it's conservative. Why? Because when you walk into the bank, barring that you're not blacklisted, you have the best chance in the world. And that's what we want. Do we want somebody that has a good chance, or do we want somebody that has the best chance? There you go, Jen. There you go. There you go, there you go, there you go. That's the key. New energy for tomorrow. Tomorrow's what, Wednesday? Tomorrow's hump day, right? Tomorrow's hump day. Let's go out and destroy hump day. What are we going to do tomorrow to get some clients? What are we going to do tomorrow to get some clients, ladies and gentlemen? Go find a tax professional group. Go find an accounting group. Go find a car dealership. Go find any of these groups. Find out what they're doing. Find out who's servicing their clients. Go in there and go get clients. Let them submit you clients. Go talk to people. Guess what I got coming for you guys? Ray should have it up shortly. We're gonna build one of those gelato, Teesprings, whatever the hell that name is. I'm gonna make you a shirt that says the score machine on the front, and on the back it says I sell money, ask me how. You can show them, absolutely. I mean, ask the lovely coaches. Oh, yeah. We're going to get you guys merch. We're going to get you guys stuff. So when you go out over there, you know why Credit Repair Cloud was so successful, ladies and gentlemen? Because of that favorite thing that they said, credit hero. Credit hero. Well, I don't think they have a harder tagline than I sell money, ask me how. Okay? And we got another shirt that's coming. That's the t-shirt. Okay? We're going to have a sweatshirt. We're going to have pants. You guys can go buy them from everything that you guys can get that rocking and rolling and buy that and start walking around. Stop wearing other people's brand. Wear your brand. Wear your brand. Let them speak. When they ask you what you do, tell them I sell money. That's my line. I'm giving everybody the comment. I'm giving everybody the ability to use it. Why? Because you do sell money. You do sell money. And what do you do when you sell money? You make a bag. You know, somebody asked me today, when you're selling the score machine, how much do you charge your percentage? I said, we don't charge shit for the percentage. Go out there. I make my bag on the subscription. You go out there and go make your own bag. There's enough to go around, ladies and gentlemen. There's enough to go around. Every single person in here should be able to go around and go make some money. I want to see at least one person get funded by the end of the month. One person get funding. Cool? Cool. Brian, what was the problem that you had that we need to go over before I leave? Sure. Share your screen. Naum? Go back. Go back. No. Go, just hit back. Okay. Upload your credit report. V, just in case I missed something. My score IQ. Okay. Get that. Go over there a lot. Yeah, we're gonna do it together. We're gonna do it together now. Scroll down. Nope. Yeah. Yep. Sorry. Wrong place. Okay. Make sure everything loads first. Scroll down to right there. Don't go too far. Go up a little bit and it should pop up right there at the top. It should say download the report. So this is the issue that we've been facing with my score IQ. It just takes a lot of time for it to load. That's the only thing that we've been facing with them. Nothing else. It's just there's a lot of information. Okay, download this report. Okay. Just do me the favor, just click save. And then you can delete it right after. Okay? Just click on the button right there and then open up that one right at the top. Yeah, just click on it. Yep. There you go. Download. Now, right click. View page source. You found where you were wrong? Right click, Control A. Yes. Copy and then paste. Oh, we done with our class. So everybody that's here, letting everybody know if they're having a hard time with M2 and they want to move over to FICO Forge, you do get, if you move over to FICO Forge, you do get a VA to help you out from our team. I'm training new VAs as we go through it. Save report. There, you're done, Mr. Brian. And then if you're with the printing company, you can call the printing company at any point in time to get that rocking and rolling for the time being without me going too deep into anything else. Ray is our lovely friend up that sits next to you? Tell him to go on his fucking computer. Why not? Oh, why not? I love seeing y'all faces. Thank you for everybody who's got their camera on. It's beautiful to see everybody's face that's working around over here. Very nice to see everybody. I can't. Where? Where? That shouldn't be live. Why is that live? It's still in beta. It's in pre-beta. See, you know what the best part about being in our class is? I can share shit with you guys that you guys didn't even know existed. Hold on. No, not that one. Oh, he's sleeping with his baby? Okay, I can't do anything. The other guy is up. He's working on his PC. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Let me show you guys something. I'll show you that. Give me the login for this one. All right. So this one's just to show you guys what's going on, just to give you guys access, ideas of what's coming and what we're working on in the back end. I don't need that one. I need the regular one. Mm-hmm. My man. I'm in. I know which one side I'm in. I'm in mine. I know. I'm in mine. Can you give me your login? Okay. How do I log out of this? All right. Let's try this one. Let me show you guys something over here. We're becoming experts in AI. We're becoming really powerful in AI. Coaches, check this out. You're going to like this. This will eventually be released to all people that are using this as a brand. Ready? I can select any letter that I've utilized past case beforehand. Where did it go? Give me a second. Watch this. So I'm going to select the letter that we just generated in class while we were working on that. Right? I'm going to select that. I'm going to drop that right there. My AI just read all the pages, read all the PDFs, read all the numbers, went through everything. basically took all the data out, all the information. Now is going to view the file, let us know where all the information that we need to go is, double check everything, and get ready to send it out. So now if this is ready to rock and roll, my team processes the invoice. It's proper. We pick whether you want mail with tracking or standard, edit the invoice. Everything looks great. Apply and send you out the invoice. You're done. And when you put your discount codes, right? And this doesn't matter what software you're using. We're about to go after all of them. CDM, Credit Repair Cloud, all of them. Doesn't matter what software you're using, instantaneously our AI will be able to pick up everything that you're utilizing, what you're doing, going through it, see it, give you a draft, tell you what it's going to cost for printing proper, and be able to send it out on your behalf. This is one of the projects that we have. We have 3 more projects coming. So if you're asking me if I sleep, no, I don't sleep. If you want it, you'll go out there and get it. Cool, guys? V, what do you think? Oh, I didn't hear that. Completely different than what we had previously, right? Brand new, guys. And this is for all of you. Well, who is iPhone 7? You should have your name on your phone, brother. Oh, he a guest of yours? Hold on, didn't you bring him in before? Oh, she done called you out, bro. She done called you out. You on mute, brother. You know that, right? You talking, but there ain't nobody hearing you. Do you girls want to explain it, or do you want me to explain it? The score machine is your second wife. The score machine is your second wife. Everything your first wife wouldn't do, plus more. Okay? That's the way to explain it. You know why? Because reads the report, analyzes the report, goes over the progress, double checks everything, does everything every proper credit repair program should do, and it doesn't falter in any which way, shape, and form. Yeah, we may have an error here and there, but it is what it is. We do that, we fix it immediately. But that's just the front end. It was never built for funding. And why do I say it was never built for funding? Ladies and gentlemen, I was never a funder. I was an underwriter. I can underwrite a file. I can always push you to the right bank. But my funding guys are the ones that got you guys to where it is. So those are the guys are the ones that needed the funding. It was built for everything else and more. So the funding apparatus that we built is supercharged. It's going to get even more supercharged this weekend when I'm in Nashville sitting down with A-Mob for about 4 to 5 hours, when we're going over all this stuff and actually working and kicking ass and taking names. So what is it? What it truly is the program that this industry has been missing. For credit, for funding, for everything. And it's only going to get better because we're asking you what you need. It has AIs. It has 14 AIs built into it right now. 3 mechanical learning engines, okay? It's got one piece of the puzzle. It's got over 147,000 lines of code. For somebody that doesn't understand what that is, it's a lot. When you click a button, it goes crazy. When you click a button in this software, this is how it started, just to give you an idea. This is what it looked like. We call this Windows 95. This is the original software. This is what it looked like. This is the steroids we put it on. This is the steroid. Nah, it's not a credit repair software. It ain't there yet. I don't want to touch credit repair yet. I don't want to touch it. I can give you credit knowledge. It's not credit repair software yet. You know why? We do have the automated war machine that can tell you what's broken on every single file and what law is broken if something is missing. My screen went dead. My bad. So when you look at this program, when they explain it to you, they explain it to you on usability. I explain it to you in a different way. I explain it to you why I love it so damn much. Why I built it. Because I'm sick of the whole industry taking advantage of every single one of you and going out and doing the wrong thing against you. They know that. They've been doing that. I'm watching people bash all the different softwares that are out there left and right. They're all bashing them for all personal gain instead of building each other up. But you know what the difference is? They don't know what's coming. They don't know what's coming. The price that you get locked in at 197, not 147, 197, right? Grandfathers you into every update except for TSM Elite. And yes, I just dropped a new program that's coming out. It's called TSM Elite. TSM Elite is the only one that it will not drop you into. Every update that we add to this portfolio, every update that we add to this will be everything that you get. Every single month that we add something, every single time that you need something, you get it, and you get it absolutely free. And I'm just going to drop this gem for everybody that's in here. If I do decide to add credit repair to this software, it will be absolutely fucking free. We will not be charging for credit repair because guess what? If you go view the FCRA laws, we cannot charge for credit repair until after 6 months. So guess what, guys? All my old students, what do we do? What do we charge for? Miss Moses, I see you saying it. I see your lips moving. Come on, girl, what we charge for? Where's that mute button, girl? Come on. Oh, ask to unmute. I got you. Nope. What do we charge for? What do we actually... There you go. I don't even know you were right. Document preparation. Document preparation. We don't charge for doing credit repair. We prepare your documents. We don't even print your documents out. If you want to print your documents out, you send them to the third-party printer, and guess who prints them? I print them. Your documents are prepared, ladies and gentlemen. I'll charge you $80. Thank you. Have a nice day, and go F yourself. And I say that with all due respect to everybody here, because you know what? I will not put myself in white, brown, or orange for anybody. Okay? I will not break the law for anybody that is out there. My software is 110% compliant. Why? Because I do not look good in white, brown, or orange. And then in this, if I don't look good in it, neither does anybody in this room right now. You put in the time with me, I'm going to make sure you never have to worry about anything. And we have a freaking lawyer on retainer that costs us $10,000 a month. It costs me $1,500 an hour every time I have to speak to him. But guess what? You don't have to pay that. I'll pay it. And I'll make sure that all your asses are safe. That's the reason why we built this software. That's why it's better than everything out there. Because it's not credit repair. It's got nothing to do with credit repair. It's got everything to do with institutional readiness. And that's what we actually call it, an institutional readiness software. You're preparing your client for what they actually want. And what do they actually want? To get money. What do they want it for? They want it for a car. They want it for a house. They want it for this. They want it for that. And guess what? That's what the institutional readiness software is for. Make sense? Does anybody have any questions for me? No, we 30 minutes over time. These both coaches are gonna kick my ass. Shit. Who? How do you pronounce your name? You came in before. Nahum? Nahum, what up, brother? I'm doing fantastic, bro. I'm amazing. Uh-huh. How? You're gonna run their report for them. You're gonna make sure that they're institutionally ready. When they're institutionally ready, we're gonna run you towards our institutions that we know how to get you money through. Very simple and very easy. And you're gonna say institutionally ready because institutionally ready, institutional funding is what we do because we are not funders, ladies and gentlemen. We have to be very careful with our compliance terminology. Our compliance terminology states that we are not funders. You know why? Because we don't own the bank. We don't give the actual money. So you are not a funder. But you know what you truly are? You know what you truly are? Think about it like this. You are well, not necessarily, but yes, close enough. Close enough. There you go. You're a consultant in that point because you're consulting them on where to go and how to do it. If you do it for them still, you got to make sure you do it right. So yes, when you're talking to them, Nahum, you really got to hone in the thing of when I'm talking to you, you're coming down and you're sitting down with me. Look, first and foremost, I can't tell anything until I pull your credit report. So when we look at your credit report, then we can really focus on everything else. So what is it that we need to focus on? We need to focus on your comparables. We need to focus on your utilization. We need to see if you have negative items. We need to focus on bat. If we focus on all that stuff, we should be good to rock and roll. Okay? I see people dropping stuff in the messages over here. I don't know if I'm answering questions. Oh, there we go. Oh, somebody. Not fundable. Not fundable. Not fundable. Not fundable. Man, you getting ahead, brother. Yes, I'm building it. It should be done by the end of the week. The next step advising is coming by the end of the week. I actually wrote it today. Look at it. Can everybody see my screen? Look at this. I wrote it today. I wrote the actual codex today. Here it is. I wrote it in line. It's called the roadmap. So it's coming. I wrote it. I literally wrote it today. You guys are seeing the base, the wireframe of what it looks like. So it's just going to take, hopefully it should be done by the end of the week. I'm going to give my developer some extra time, but he's sleeping right now. So we'll see what happens. All right. Summer, you're a half hour past work, sweetheart. You're good to go, sweetie. Okay. No, thank you. You have a blessed you have a blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Ray, I got another U on my hands. Yeah, we have I have another class in an hour and a half. So I'm teaching another class to a whole nother community, guys. So I'm gonna go eat because I haven't eaten all day. Don't mean to be rude. And ask your coaches questions. Ask the coaches questions. They're good at what they do. And they have extensive knowledge on everything. M2, they have extensive knowledge on the score machine. They know what's going on. Okay, Coach Viv is a funder. Coach V is a credit repair expert. Okay. She's also trade lines, and I know Coach Viv's got other things up her sleeve that I don't even know about. Okay? Ask them. I didn't pick garbage people for you guys. I picked the best. I want you to understand that I picked the best to take over my spot. So you guys have the best. Does that make sense? Yeah, he keeps disappearing on camera, coming back and forth. All right. No, I'll see you in Dallas next week. Next weekend. This weekend I'm in Nashville. I'm all booked up, ready to go. I'll be flying. What? Ray, drop my IG. You don't ask me things, brother. You know why you don't ask me things? I don't control anything. I just talk now. Ray handles everything. Trey, I'll call you tomorrow. I got a long night ahead of me, okay? Just text me in the morning. Okay, just text me in the morning and remind you because I have a very, very long night ahead of me. All right? Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you guys too. I'm leaving you guys. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'm out. Ray, I'll see you in an hour and a half. Don't go to sleep.